Yes, hello, good evening, YouTube babies. Welcome to another session of Paper One Live series. So, good evening, everyone. I can see your chats, live chats. Please join everyone. Yes, we are going to revise some very important topics in Paper One today. Yes, hello, good evening. Lokesh, you are the first message in the chat box. Good evening. Yes. So every Thursday, as we have the Paper One revision series. Today we are having research aptitude. We are going to discuss some important aspects of research aptitude. Good evening. Yes, I can see your messages, chats. Okay. So, guys, we will start today's revision. Before that, I have a guest here with me. It's Alan Joe Suresh. He's from our offline Trivandrum batch. Hello, Alan. Welcome to the Paper One
Hi, sir. Hi, Alan.
live revision series. Alan is in Trivandrum D25 batch, and we just started the class actually. How are the classes going on in Trivandrum?
Yeah,
Is it okay?
it's going very good.
It's
It's
going
going
very
good.
well. Yeah, we are having some paper one, paper two classes, and it's going very good. So like we are going with mathematical aptitude, and then with paper two also, like they are learning British literature, Indian literature, all those things. Okay, so it's going good. So can we have the paper one revision discussions of today? Can we go with the research aptitude? I'm going with the presentation. I think it's visible to you. Yes. So everyone, we are going with the paper one revision series. Today we are having research aptitude. Can we go with the first question? Alan, are you ready? Can we go with the first question?
Yeah. I'm ready.
So the question one, I'll read the question now. Which step in the research process involves gathering information from various sources, such as surveys, interviews, and observation? Okay. So the options here are hypothesis formation, data collection, literature review, and data analysis. Okay. Yes, guys, I can see your like wishes in the chat box, and I need the answers also. See, when we discuss about the steps in the research process, okay, it's very important that you learn research aptitude, right? Like after when you get net, you are going for the research, right, Alan? We are going for the PhD and all. So you should be very aware of the research process. So which step in the research process involves gathering information from various sources? That means you are gathering information. So what do you think the answer will be? Like gathering information means like what can you go with?
Sir, I guess it's data collection.
Collection,
B,
yeah,
option
fine.
B.
Like, where you have the like it's like various sources are there, surveys,
Yes.
interviews. You can see all that. So it is actually data, right? So we are having two options with the data. It's data collection and data analysis, right? Data collection and data analysis. So it's not data analysis we have. Obviously, it will be data collection only. So we'll go with the answer data collection. So that is the answer that we have. Data collection. That's the right answer. Yeah. Good. So you two babies, you're also answering it as correct one. Everybody it is telling it is data collection. Very good. So we'll go with the next question. Then can you read the question for me?
Yeah, which type of research design involves observing and recording without manipulating variables?
Yeah. Which type of research design involves observing and recording without manipulating variables? That means we are not allowed to manipulate variables. So options, please, Alan.
Yeah, experimental research,
Yeah.
quasi-experimental research,
Yeah.
observational research, and
Yeah.
correlational research.
Correlation research. So YouTube babies, they are asking that it's observing and recording without manipulating variables. So is it experimental? Is it quasi-experimental? Is it observational? Or is it correlational? What do you think? Alan, what do you think the answer will be?
Sir, I
Like,
think it's option C, observational research.
observational, because like experimental basically we manipulate variables.
Yeah.
Observational, you can have the keyword. Every question you can have this keyword, like which type of research design involves observing. So there is observing here. So just observing is there. So you can go with maybe like you can go with observational research. As you know, with experimental and quasi-experimental, you have like manipulation of variables, manipulating variables. So I think we can go with C, and all the options in the YouTube also it is with C, and it is C. It's only observational research. So this is the type of research design which involves only observing and recording without manipulating the variables. That is observational research. That's correct. Yes, very good. We can move on to the next question. Okay, I will read the question. Which type of research encourages participants' perspective? Okay, participants means like what we are like maybe our sample. For example, if I am investigating about a maybe a specific group of people, and it encourages their perspective, not the researcher's perspective. Okay, so what are the options given? Ethnographic, historical, exegetic, and experimental. Okay, so Alan, what do you think out of these researchers, which will be
So
the
it
answer?
won't
Participants.
be C or D. I think it
Yeah,
might be A, ethnographic
COD, like
research.
because exegetic and experimental, it is not of the participant perspective. Very good. You told that because exegetic and experimental, it is not of participant because experimental, it is actually the researcher's perspective we are looking upon. So when if you want to have participants perspective, we can have either we can have A or B. Like we can go with the option. I think here we have D, something like that. Okay, it's actually A. The option is A, ethnographic. Ethnographic research, guys. What do you mean by ethnographic research? It is a research done by we are studying about a basic like a group of people, maybe a culture of people. For example, if you're studying about a tribal group, their culture, their eating styles, their habitat, all those things are said to be ethnographic research. So, from their perspective or from the participant's perspective, you are researching. So, that is why ethnographic research is called the type of research which encourages the participant's perspective. Okay, very good. I think a lot of right answers are there from the YouTube chats. Very good. Now, can we move on to the next question, Alan?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, can you read the question for me? Question number 4.
The critical difference between experimental and ex post facto research lies in terms of
Yeah,
selection of sample,
yeah,
causal connection between two variables,
yeah,
use of research tools,
yes.
control and manipulation of independent variable.
Yeah, the critical difference between experimental and ex post facto. Experimental is actually what you do, uh, like when like you manipulate the variables and do the research. Experimental. Ex post facto is after a research. After a research, what is the result? That is ex post facto. Okay, that is what we like when you learn research aptitude, you will learn these types of research: experimental and ex post facto. So what is the critical difference between these research? So example, sorry, the options given are selection of samples given, then the causal connection between two variables is given, use of research tools, control and manipulation of independent variables are given. Okay, Alan, what do you think the answer will be?
So I guess the answer is D, I guess. Control and manipulation of independent variable.
The control and manipulation of independent variables. Okay, you think that experiment, like our YouTube babies are also answering that as the answer. Let us check whether that is the answer or not. Because selection of sample won't be that. That is the correct answer. Good. Selection of sample won't be in the difference. Like that's not the critical difference because experimental and ex post facto, they have the same sort of selection of sample. Okay. So the difference where you have is in the option number D, option D, where you have control and manipulation of independent variable. That is, in experimental there is control and manipulation, but in ex post facto there is a difference in the manipulation of independent variable. So you can have the answer as control and manipulation of independent variable. So question number 4 is that. Can we move with the question number 5, Alan?
Yes.
Yes. So this is a big statement level question. You can expect big statement level question, guys, in the uh, net exam this time. In the June 2025 exam, we had a lot of statement questions because like what do you mean by the statement questions to actually take your time from you. Okay, that's what it happens. It takes a lot of time to read the question, to analyze the question. That's what the problem is. So see here, like the two statements are there, and you should read that statements and then you go with the options. It's very difficult, but you should do that. You should be very accurate, and then also you should have a speed in reading and all. So statement 1, qualitative research lays emphasis on contextual understanding. Statement 2, quantitative research is typically highly unstructured. Okay. So in the light of above statements, we need to answer the options given below. So both statement 1 and 2 are correct. Both statement 1 and 2 are incorrect. Statement 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect. Statement 1 is incorrect, 2 is correct. Yes. YouTube babies, what do you think the answer will be? Like Alan, what do you think that the answer will be?
So I think qualitative research lays emphasis on contextual understanding is a correct statement.
It's the correct one, but
And
second one it
yeah,
is not correct.
quantitative research is typically highly unstructured. I guess it's false. So the
Because you
option may
cannot
be
tell that
C.
it is highly unstructured, right?
Yes. So the
Yeah,
option may
correct.
be
Because
C, I guess.
quantitative research, you cannot tell every research is structured, not unstructured. Okay, you cannot tell every research is unstructured. Like any research is unstructured. As a research, you have a structure on research, definite process, steps, and all. So we can have that statement 2 is incorrect, and we'll go with the option C. Right? It is only right. That is statement 1 is correct, and statement 2 is
Statement.
incorrect. That is the option that we have. Correct. Correct. Okay, superb. Alan, can you read the question number 6 for me?
Yeah. Which of the following is not a characteristic of a well-structured thesis statement?
Exactly. Okay.
Option A, it is concise and specific.
Yeah.
Option B, it presents the main argument of the paper.
Okay.
Option C, it contains statistical data.
Yeah.
D, it is placed at the end of the introduction.
Yeah. Which of the following is not a characteristic of a well-structured thesis statement? Okay. So statement, like maybe you'll be having a statement, for example, effective of or enhance of or the scope and extent of this thing, all those statements that you have for thesis. So where which is not a characteristic. So here not is no, you just like capitalized in order that you should notice that. So whenever you have a question regarding with the research aptitude, anything, any theory, read the question that whether it follows the correct statement or not statement you want. Here they need a characteristics which is not a characteristic, not a characteristics of a structured thesis statement. It is like A, it is concise and specific, presents main argument. Like you can just go for the lame options. Like it's just when you read, you'll get the answer. Alan, what do you think the answer will be?
So I think the well-structured thesis doesn't contain a statistical data.
It
So
contains
the option may be
statistical
C.
data. It contains
Yeah.
statistical data. Okay. So when we think about the thesis statement, it is concise and specific. We'll check the answer. We have different options in the YouTube chats also. They are telling it is D. Some it is telling is C. Okay, we can have the answer. It's actually C what we have because it contains statistical data. In a thesis statement, we don't have a statistical data actually, and it is placed at the end of the introduction means it's towards the end of the introduction it is placed, where it is not towards the front or towards the beginning of the introduction. It is towards the end of the introduction, and it contains statistical data is not a characteristics of a well structured thesis statement. And those who got the right answer, well and good, but those who got the wrong answer, no worries, learn it. Yeah. Question number 7. I'll read the question. Which referencing style uses numerical citations within square brackets? So it's very important that this time in paper 2, you had a lot of questions from citation. Very importantly, you should learn citations, and in research aptitude also this time they have asked citation questions. So citations and reference styling is very important. In the paper 2 research methodology, you should learn this, and also in paper 1 research aptitude, you will learn this. Okay. Which referencing style uses numerical citations? Is it Harvard? Is it MLA? Is it Chicago? Or is it Vancouver? Yes, it's very difficult when you do the thesis or research in the post graduation. You will have noticed it, right? And what do you think the answer will be, Alan?
So I think the answer will be option D, I guess.
Okay, B, is it
Vancouver.
MLA?
No, D. Vancouver.
Vancouver. Oh, you think it's Vancouver? Okay, everybody, it's like B. Everybody's saying like that, but it's Vancouver. Uses specifically like MLA and all, they use not they won't use square brackets, they use just open brackets, not closed brackets they use. So Vancouver is the referencing style which uses the numerical citations within the square bracket. So Vancouver is the right answer. So going with the next one, can you read the question for me, Alan?
Yeah. Which ICT tool is commonly used for organizing and analyzing data in research?
Yeah.
The options are A. Microsoft Word, B.
Yes.
Adobe Photoshop,
Yeah.
C. SPSS,
Yeah.
Statistical Package of the Social Science,
Yeah.
and D. Google Chrome.
Yes. Like, which is the tool that you can easily eliminate from this? What do you think, Alan? Easily eliminate.
Uh, Google Chrome.
Google Chrome, you can eliminate. Very good. And Photoshop,
Yeah,
which is used for image editing, right?
yeah, editing.
Because
So
you can
B and D is
easily,
not.
yeah, BMD you can easily eliminate from that because Adobe Photoshop is used for editing. So actually, we have ICT tool which is organized for analyzing data in research. We need for research.
Yeah.
So Photoshop and Google Chrome we can easily eliminate, and we have Word and SPSS.
Yes.
Okay. So which option you will go with, Alan?
I'll choose SPSS, Statistical Package
SPSS.
of the Social Sciences.
Exactly. That's it. Actually like for analyzing data. Obviously, you have statistical package for social sciences. That is the correct answer. SPSS, that is statistical package for social sciences, is the correct answer. Microsoft Word, you cannot use it for analyzing data. Organizing, maybe you can type some data and all, but for
Yeah.
organizing, for analyzing data, you can't use Microsoft Word. And Adobe Photoshop is actually an image editing software. Google Chrome is a search engine, and SPSS is a software that is a statistical software that you can use to analyze and organize data. That is SPSS. Okay, so please
Okay.
remember this full forms also they can ask. Okay. Next question: which among the following is directly related to action research? Longitudinal research, a research with socio-economic objective, a research initiated to solve an immediate problem, and applied research. Okay, so action research. What do you think, Alan, the answer will be?
So I guess it's not longitudinal research
Yeah,
and
it's not longitudinal because longitudinal means it's actually you are studying a specific thing for a long period of time. A number
yeah,
of time, maybe like you are studying about a effect of a sunscreen. It takes a definite time for that, maybe like 1 year, 2 year. It takes a long period of time. It's not action research. Action means immediate effect. So what do you think
yes.
the
So I guess
uh
the answer will be C, a research
exactly, I
initiated to
told the
solve
answer
an
already.
immediate
Very good.
problem.
Because like a research initiated to solve an immediate problem. I told you like action research is to be done to solve an immediate problem. So obviously that will be in the
Yeah,
option. So to solve an immediate problem is the answer. That is the correct one. Can we move on to the next one? Can you read
yeah.
the question for me?
If a researcher conducts a research on finding out which administrative style
Yeah.
contributes more to institutional effectiveness,
Yeah.
this will be an example of
Yeah.
option A, a basic research, option B, action research, option C, experimental research, and
Yeah.
option D, applied research.
Yeah. If a researcher conducts a research on finding out which is the administrative style which contribute more to the institutional effectiveness. So which is the effect, like we are studying about that. That means which is a style that can be used to an institution or that maybe a college or a school or a center of coaching, anything. Which is the administrative style that we can use. A researcher is conducting a research on that. So what will be the research type? Is it a basic research? Is it an action, experimental, applied? So what you think, Alan? Will the answer be
So I think it's an applied research.
applied research?
Yeah,
Okay. Basic and
D
experimental
option.
actually we can eliminate. Action research, just now we discussed, we told that it is to take a solution to an immediate problem. Okay. Like so immediate problem means no, you can like we'll think of that immediate problem. Is it an immediate problem or not? Okay, we can have it. It's applied research. The answer is applied one because applied is actually where we have it is a solution to a practical problem. Applied research emphasis on like research which gives a solution to a immediate, not an immediate one, a practical one. For example, finding a medicine for a disease. It's actually an applied research. Okay. Action means actually it is an immediate problem. For example, in a classroom, some students are not following class or something. An immediate strategy should be changed. That is what we call as action research.
Action
Okay.
research.
So applied is the answer. That is correct. Many correct answers in the YouTube chats also I can see. Question number 11. A major advantage of snowball sampling method that it helps the research to focus only on people in an area, migrants, people of particular interest, long-standing residents. So
So
what do you think the answer will be, Alan?
yeah, I guess it's people of a particular interest.
People
We
of
only
particular
have
snowball
to
means
focus.
it's
Yeah.
actually, yeah, people in an area you can actually eliminate, and long-standing residents also you can eliminate. Here, the advantage of snowball means the sampling method is actually when I want to select about, or when I want to think about a population which is very rarely available, in which I don't know. For example, if I want to study about the persons which are living in a like in a chronic pain or living alone at home, if I know only one person, I will interview that person, and that person will refer other person to me. That is how the snowball sampling works. So actually, the answer that you gave is correct. It's people of particular interest, which is the correct one, because snowball interesting will be having the people of particular interest actually. Yes.
Yeah.
Next question. Can you read it for me, Alan? Question 12.
Yeah. Which one of the following research procedures will figure under post-positivistic approach?
Yeah, post-positivistic approach. Very good.
Yeah. Option A, normative survey.
Yeah.
Option B, experimental study. Option C, ethnographic study. And option D, ex post facto study.
Yeah. Ethnographic, ex post facto, all those options are here. That means we'll figure under the post-positivistic. Post-positivistic means that means they rely upon the realities actually. Is it normative or experimental, ethnographic, and ex post facto? Which do you think the answer will be, Ellen?
I think it's option C, that
See,
ethnographic we
ethnographic
have
study.
discussed in the beginning of the question.
Yeah, in the beginning we have discussed of ethnographic study because we know that ethnographic study is the study of some maybe like culture of a group, eating habits of a group. Like for example, if you want to study about now tribal groups, if you want to study about their habitats, so it is called ethnographic. So they are under the post-positivistic approach. So ethnographic study will be the answer. Can I move on to the next one? Question number
Yeah.
13. Identify the sequence of following steps in mail surveys. It's very simple. Constructing a questionnaire, mail the questionnaire, prepare a cover letter, monitor the return rate, select a sample. Okay. Then now you want to choose the correct sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is it 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, like that. Okay. So, Alan, what do you think the first step will be? Is it constructing a questionnaire? It will be, is it 1, 2, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like we can
So
eliminate
I
some
guess,
options.
yeah, selecting a sample is the first choice we should.
Yeah, we can have selecting a sample, right? Because like we need to like mail survey so we need to know to whom we need to send the mail, or who to whom
Yes.
we need. So select a sample. So option with the starting five, there are two options, B and D. Then
Yeah.
okay, select a sample. Then can we go with constructing a questionnaire?
Yeah, sure. Constructing a
Yeah,
questionnaire
then
will be
we need to
second.
construct. So I think it is 5-1. So then option D
Yes.
will be the right answer, right?
Yes. Yes. It's
Yeah,
option
because like
D.
it goes like so only there are 5-1. There is only one option with 5 and 1 at the first. So that is only the option. So you should not check the other options, right? So you will go
Yeah.
with the option D correctly. That is the option. So first we select a sample, then we construct a questionnaire, then we prepare a cover letter, then we mail the questionnaire, then we monitor the return rate. That is the correct one. Yes, correct. Can you read this question for me, Alan? 14.
Yeah. Quantitative method come under the philosophy of
Yeah,
option A, constructivism,
yeah,
option B, interpretivism,
yeah.
option C, positivism, and option D,
Yes.
symbolism.
Yes, so quantitative method. Quantitative means actually they have quantitative research have statistical measures, statistical analysis to follow. So which it comes under the philosophy of. So it's very easy that uh, in which method constructivism or it is interpretism or is it positivism is also or it's symbolism. You have the right answers there. It is positivism only.
Positivism.
Yeah, quantitative means method it's rely upon the real factors. So it's positivism only what we have. Question number 14. So going with the next question, which of the following are sources of data in historical research? Historical research is actually what, for example, we are studying the events that is occurred in the past. For example, we are doing a research regarding with the World War One. Okay, you are doing a research on World War One or two. Like so, it is already occurred. Yeah, it has already happened even, and then we are having the research on that. So, what are the sources of the data? Is it personal observation? Is it focused group discussion? Or is it oral testimony? Or is it relics or actuaries? Okay. Which can you like? personal observation won't be there, right? Will it be there, Alan? Do you think?
No, personal observation won't be there in
Because
data
like in historical research, how
research.
can we? Because like for example,
Yeah,
I was not in the era of World War II. Then how can I have personal observation, right? So relics will be there, I think, because like all those like what you have the remains of the like the maybe like civilizations or World War II, something
sure.
the
Yeah,
relics. Yeah.
yes.
Actuaries means like something like museums and all.
Yeah, actuaries will be there.
Yeah. What do you think then the answer will be? Is it
The answer will be D option. C
D,
and
C,
D.
D? Yeah, oral testimony, because like maybe like at that time when some persons leave, you can interview them, oral testimony, like something we can have. Okay, we'll
Yeah,
go with the option CDE. That's already correct because we can have focused the group discussion. We cannot have group discussion for historical research. So we have oral testimony, relics, and actuaries will be there. That is the correct answer. So that marks the end of the paper one live session, live series for today. And thank you, Alan, for joining with us. I think you enjoyed the session. Our YouTube
yeah,
babies
yeah.
also
Exactly.
enjoyed.
Yes.
And we'll continue learning every Thursday like this now. Be here at 9 p.m. every Thursday. We'll have